On the ground to short. Fires to first on the run. In time. Out.
Batting seven, the right fielder, number 14, Troy Schreffler Jr.
2 away here, nobody on. And now the shortstop, Abe. This one in the air to right, Schreffler. And that is out number 3. After the first 2 innings, a 2-0 ball game. Abe now at the plate. Ripped to third. Play made. That ends the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Moving on to the 5th. Binghamton. 2 outs, bases
now
empty.
Batting number 6.
Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. Grounder left side, and that's a fair ball. Runner at first.
Now batting,
William
second
Lugo
baseman,
digs in now.
William Lugo.
Runner, 3-1 pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second. Not even close. On the ground to third, and handles this chance. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. We're headed to the 8th. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Digging in for the fightin' Phils, the left fielder, number 8. Hit hard, should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. That should feel good after struggling in his previous at-bats. Gap shots like that one are a really good indicator that a hitter is doing the little things right. Just trying to hit the ball hard with enough of a launch angle to get it over the infield, but not so high that it's a lazy fly ball to the outfield. Nice cut. This next at-bat looms very large. In the air to right, and that should do it. The catch is made to end it. Just a so-so performance at the plate. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, Justin Crawford.
The center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Out to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. They say that you can't teach speed. Well, he's blessed with a whole bunch of it, and that's how he got that single. Just flew up the line. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Abe.
Here we go, no one better.
And that one fouled off. Abe, now in the pro ranks after he got drafted out of high school and bypassed college. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cut on and missed. 1 and 2 now. A little
1 and 2.
inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. That just misses. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Line drive, and it's caught. And that ends the inning. They leave 2 runners. Abe will hit next. 0 for 1 so far.
That merry-go-round, go.
In the air to left.
Go, go, go!
And that's how to play a foul ball. The 0-1.
Strike two.
That one is foul. We'll see another. Swing and a ball belted left field. Does it have the distance? Snags it on the warning track. They limit the damage here. One run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. On to the top of the fifth. Binghamton ahead in this game, 1-0. Runner at first with one gone. Coming up now to the dish for Reading, Paul McIntosh. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And caught it behind the back. To second, but it's offline.
Now batting.
I'm feeling the chill up here in the press box, and I wonder whether he might be feeling it down on the field, too. Looked like he had a little trouble gripping the ball on the transfer, and that may have led to the error. And it's a pop-up. McIntosh gets under it. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting.
We're in the top of the eighth. Now it's the shortstop, Aiden Miller. Line drive. And it stays fair. Now he turns for second. The throw in.
3-3-3.
In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. What a great swing there. He really put a lot into that base hit. Right down the line, didn't overdo it, and kept it fair for a knock. Bottom of the ninth. Stepping to the plate for Binghamton, Abe.
That's the ball. Oh! 2-0.
Two-one pitch coming. He swings and fouls one off. Two-two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. And that sensational plate discipline pays off right here. Got deep into the count, but he didn't panic, and he came through in the clutch.
Lugo.
Now the payoff pitch. Runner on the go. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. That's a great swing he put on that pitch. Stepped through it and smacked it hard the other way through the infield. That's a good advanced approach. One swing, and they could end this ball game. Trying to move the runners over. Whips it to first in time. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 5.
One down, and the winning run just 90 feet away at third.
Here you go. Need you right here.
One and one.
Rolls away a little bit, and a fine job keeping it close right there. Swing lifted to left field. Pretty deep. Makes the catch. Runners tag up from second and third. In comes the winning run. A walk-off victory in the bottom of the ninth. A lot of minor league players with an opportunity like that, they'll grip the bat a little too tight, maybe hit a pop-up or a weak dribbler, or even strike out. But he made good enough contact that they were able to get the sac fly and bring in the winning run. And your final score here today, 2-1. Abe getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now. Now, Robert
Reading,
Moore.
The shortstop, Robert Moore.
Here's a grounder up the middle. Abe. And safe at first. Some strange defense there. An inauspicious start to this ball game with an error on the first batter we've seen. I'm sure both of these teams want to play cleaner than that. Runner at second here with two gone. Coming up to the dish for Binghamton, Abe.
That's a ball.
Runner at second with two down. Swings and misses. And that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. And they lead by 2 now. They scored the run there because of the aggressive secondary lead from second base. The way that ball was hit to left, there's very little chance they score without it.
Lugo.
1-2 pitch. There goes the runner in the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And now a runner in scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. Runner on the go again. Swing, soft line drive. Catch is made, inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Heading on now to the top of the third. The Rumble Ponies out in front, 2-0. Leandro Pineda getting ready to hit.
Leandro Pineda.
Up the middle. There's 1 down. Nobody on and 2 outs. Abe now at the plate. Singled and drove in a run the first time through. High in the air, out to right, the right fielder. Moving under it. And that's that. Nothing across here this half. We've played. Abe, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, just waving at that one. The 0-1. And it's straight to the backstop. Both runners moving up on a wild pitch. The double play no longer in order. Go ahead run at second. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. Over to pick it up. Over to first. 2 away as the run scores from third. Here's the catcher, Paul McIntosh. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Grounder up the middle, and it hits the base. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Now a chance to take the lead. And that's an opportunity they can't afford to squander this late in the game.
Hey, I need you right here now. Here we go.
Abe in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The Rumble Ponies with the tying run at the dish. Here's a pop-up. McIntosh settles under it. And that'll wrap this inning up. So 1 hit is all they get through 8 full. The Fightin' Phils lead it 6-4. To the top of the order we go.
Batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Robert Moore. Here it comes. And this one right back to the mound. 1 out. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. Abe, one of the most exciting talents in the game today, is set to go. He's swiftly becoming a must-watch. So 2 down. Digging in at the plate for the Rumble Ponies, Abe.
Strike 1. No ball. 1 strike.
Pops it up at the plate. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. So they go quietly here. We're at the end of 2. No score. Work on your breath and find your center while surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Bottom of the 5th here in Binghamton. Strike 1.
0-1.
Fly ball out to center. Makes the grab on the run. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Digging in for the Fightin' Phils, Christian Arroyo. On the ground to the left. The throw to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Binghamton, Abe. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Here's the second baseman, William Lugo.
Second baseman, William Lugo.
Here's the payoff pitch. Runner on the go. Called third strike. Safe at second. He easily steals the bag. 3-2 is a count where you'll often see a runner take off because chances are the batter's going to put one in play or get the walk. Nearly backfired into a strike him out, throw him out double play that time, but they got the steal. Dipoto checks the runner, back in safely on the dive. 1 out and a runner at second. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Runner takes off for third. Line drive, that's a base knock. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 4-1. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Bases are empty with 2 away. Abe will hit next. 1 for 3. That's towards center. Sang. That ends the inning. Ninth inning coming up. The Fightin' Phils with the lead, 5-3. One down.
Now
Base is empty here in the ninth.
Robert Moore.
And here's the 0-2. Out to short. Handles the chance. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ricardo.
Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate. Abe, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? Next up for the Fightin' Phils, Ricardo Perez. Out to short. Abe. On the run, sends it over to first. Safe at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Abe. Foul ball there. Abe, working through the early days of his pro career, drafted out of the high school ranks.
Ball.
A frozen rope. One down.
Batting 7, the center fielder.
So up next, Christian Arroyo. Grounder might be 2. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Clutch hitting right there. With the tying run at third, he knew he had to get him across on the play. An infield single isn't always the prettiest, but they don't ask how, they ask how many. Great team effort. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Battling here, fouls it away. 0-2, and the delivery. Slow roller to third. Tosses to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Omar De Los Santos.
Base is empty, 1 away.
Now batting,
digging in,
catcher,
Jordan Disson. Grounds it to short. Abe. Throw to first in time. At this level, you have to be able to slow the game down and execute, even in high-pressure situations. He did a fine job right there to understand how much time he had to make the play and get the out. Abe in the box with 1 away, looks at ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a foul straight back. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. And swing and miss. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Base hit. That was a great 2-strike approach in that AB. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. One gone, runner at first.
Yes, yes.
Oh, caught up in a rundown. And they tag the runner for the out. Bottom of the 8th, and now the shortstop, Abe.
No, that's a ball. 1-0.
Now this is belted to right.
Go, ball, go.
This one pretty deep. And that one is out of here. That's gotta feel good. A solo blast. And they add on. It's 5-2. It's never a bad thing adding some insurance runs, and that home run helped them do just that. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep
Por
the
fin de una
back
tabla,
and focus
loco.
on good
Pues.
contact. That time, it paid off with a homer.
Now batting,
2 away and a runner at
designated hitter,
first.
Christian
Next up, the designated hitter,
Arroyo.
Christian Arroyo. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit to the left side. This should be it. On to first. Ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. Abe, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down.
Batting
And
seventh,
now,
the
Abe.
shortstop, number
Really
6.
strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing.
Ball 1.
Chases a high fastball there. 3 straight
1 ball,
fastballs
2
to start
strike.
this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace. He hits a fly to center. Sang under it. And that ends the inning. So digging in, Abe. Fly ball to left, down the line. It's carrying. Pulls it in, there's 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Omar. De Los Santos.
On to the next inning. Stepping
Leadoff
in, the
for
switch
Reading,
hitting
the
shortstop, Robert Moore.
Moore.
This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And that's a base hit. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. Everything came together on that swing. That one might as well have been placed on a tee, right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. This next at-bat is going to be critical. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter out here in the eighth. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Abe, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Top half, third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Abe. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. There's a strike. That one misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch.
Ball.
And misses inside.
2-2.
3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground to first. And steps on the bat.
Aumenta, mamacuevo.
Now batting, the center.
Nobody on with one out.
6 títulos que tiene YouTube, mamacuevo.
Ponies, Abe. Puts this one in the air down the line. Tracks it
Ya,
down
está
for
por
the
decir a su madre.
Now batting, the center fielder, Omar.
On to the next inning, and the
Leading
batter
off,
will be the shortstop, Abe.
Number 6.
Doyle, a 6'6" righty, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017.
Para la tabla. Ush.
0-1.
No soy yo que estoy pichando.
Ball 1.
Yo estoy bateando, mameta.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. One-two now. And there's a ball. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Leadoff
Diablo, ¿y qué
batter set
trae
down
eso? No,
to
pero eso,
open the
eso
seventh.
es increíble.
Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Zach Kokoska. Grounds it to short. Abe.
No te arrolle,
Throws
mameta.
the first. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the eighth.
The left fielder, number 25, Jason Hinchman.
All set to start the ninth inning in this one. Stepping to the plate for Binghamton, Abe.
Hoy está respondiendo un maldito mensaje.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Oh, that got away. And the batter reaches on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's the center fielder, Omar De Los Santos.
Omar De Los Santos.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Snap throw to first. Just back in.
Close
play. Runner on the go.
Hey, you got that.
Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good.
No, yo no he comido, pero yo pedí comida ahora. Me la van a
Not the
traer.
easiest thing to put an
Claro que sí, tú
off-speed
puedes
pitch
quitar lo
on
que tú
the
quieras. Y eso es lo que
inside,
era
back
tuyo.
up the middle for a hit. That shows he has a good ability to adjust quickly, and scouts love to see that. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Here's the 1-2 offering. Runner takes off for third. Now a flare off the bat. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down in the loss. So 2 down. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Austin Nola. Grounder to short. Abe. Safe at first as they can't make the play. They're off to a sluggish start this season, and with defensive efforts like that, it's not hard to see why. Gotta tighten things up if they want to be in the win column more frequently. This pitch popped up. Hill. There's 1 down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, William Lugo.
As we go to the last of the third, coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Cole Carrick.
Carrick.
Y este haitiano ahora aquí.
On the ground to short, Abe. Fires to first on the run, not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. That's doing the job right there. Whenever you lead off an inning, you're focused on getting on base and setting up your teammates to drive you in. Smell like you've just played extra innings? Time to clean off with Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. Now with the scent and flavor of cilantro. Welcome back to Hartford, top of the 4th inning. Righty comes to the plate. That one fouled off.
Güey, rapa tu madre, aquí no somos haitianos.
Ball 1 there. Smites that one away. Still 1-2. One-two misses, and the count is even up at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This pitch popped
So
up.
maldito flag.
Hill. One away.
Now batting, second baseman William Lugo.
Digging in now
Now
for the
batting,
Yard Goats,
center
Cole
fielder
Carey.
Cole Carey.
Three and two now. Out to short. He's in there.
No, he's safe. No, he's in there. Safe.
Now batting, second baseman Glenn Allen Hill Jr.
So with a runner at second and
The
one
batter,
away,
number
next
6.
up for the Rumble Ponies, Abe.
Strike. Woo.
10 haitianos que están en el chat. Y los haitianos me persiguen. Me querían matar a 3 haitianos el otro día. Y ahora vienen estos sin a su madre aquí al chat.
0-1 now. Popped
Huepa,
up right side.
maldito fly, loco.
Out number 2.
Now batting,
All set to start the 9th inning in this one. And now the shortstop, Abe.
Vi que empate el juego.
High chopper to third. Thompson. Over to first.
El diablo es
And the
sus.
leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. Tied at 6. And here's the catcher, Austin Nola. This one is labeled. And that's a base hit. It's a leadoff double. The winning run is at second base. He was all over that one. Right there we saw a fastball that was
Number
piped,
6.
and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. One swing, and they could
Buen
end
turno.
this ballgame.
Los haitianos lo que pueden ir partir son sus.
Ducks on the pond.
Buen turno. Te dije que era buen turno.
Center for a base hit. One run comes across. Now the second run scores, and they take a 3-run lead. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. When you go gap to gap like that, you're setting yourself up for a lot of success at the plate. Plenty of hits to be found out there. One out, runner at
Now
second
batting,
base.
the
Here's the
second
second baseman,
baseman,
William Lugo.
Lugo.
Runner.
And now the runner breaks for third. In the dirt. Throw there, safe.
Está trabajando, mameta, está trabajando. Ya no es vaga igual que tú.
Y yo ya no le dije nada tampoco, ya para todo, y a mí no me gusta, porque por aquí yo no conozco a nadie. Y yo no a nadie, nunca he visitado a nadie, aquí no hay nadie.
On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag. That's one.
Dale, Robey home.
In time, the run scores. And
Now
they're
batting,
up by
the center
4.
fielder Omar De Los Santos.
This game shows just why he's a key
Me le
contributor.
robé home.
Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here.
Mameta presidente. Mameta presidente. Mameta presidente. Mameta presidente.
All eyes on this rising star today. It's
¿Cuándo es que van a
Delby
subir a
The Home
AAA? Súbanme ya.
Now it's the shortstop,
Hey, no
Abe.
one better.
And you'd have to think that a
Batting
breakthrough
seventh,
might
the
be
shortstop,
coming here.
Number 6.
That one ripped out to left. Gets over his head. In to score from third. Now a relay to second.
Doble ahí. ¡Ay, mameta, presidente! Mameta. Ay, ya no puedo ni reírme. Un dolor de costilla.
That one was right
Feo.
down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it
Toma
left
esa
his hand.
tabla ahí, mameta. La tipa esa que dice ser de Colombia y en realidad es de Guachupita, trabaja en cajera, ya es gerente, mamagüevo.
Lugo.
Lugo.
Hey, keep it going. Runner.
Oh, caught up in a rundown.
¡Coño, loco! Usted vaya hablando con mameta, es mamagüevo. Eso era un boy ahí, loco. El hombre iba a pichar ya. ¿Qué sabes tú, mameta? Tú no has venido por la zona de Bávaro, mamagüevo, para estar hablando así.
That one misses low.
Esta es la gerenta, mamagüevazo de allá de City.
Grounder left side, and that's just
Tú me pica
foul.
pollo frito.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better right now.
Here's the 1-1. The pitcher's approaching him much more cautiously after he gave up the double the first time around. This one's in the dirt.
Por tu culpa fue que me fui.
Swing and a miss for the strike.
Ahora me ponché por ti también. Ya se me mete una side lock.
Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a six-pack of the healthiest
Saco
soda.
ese loco, loco.
This pitch popped up.
Ve, ahora di un fly por mameta, loco, por llevarme de él.
Settles under it, and that's the third out. So 2 runs, 2 hits, one of them a homer. No errors, no one left. Home half of the 5th. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Yard Goats batting. Up the middle. Abe. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. At this level, you have to be able to slow the game down and execute, even in high-pressure situations. He did a fine job right there to understand how much time he had to make the play and get the out.
Hola ahí.
To the left, and it goes just foul. Doyle stands at 6'6". He uses a cutter, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Here comes the 0-1. To third,
Yeah.
Thompson. On to first. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Here's the shortstop at
West.
the plate, Abe.
Ay, que yo soy bueno.
Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes
¿Cómo que
to
yo le estoy
show
dando la
that
bola,
not
Dios mío?
everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Abe has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting average. This young phenom will get another opportunity to shine today. It's the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Hartford Yard Goats. First pitch coming your way next. Charlie Condon
Batting
now
fourth,
at the plate.
the designated hitter, Charlie Condon.
Ya va a salir el servicio de ¿ok? Porque aquí usted manda ese accidente, no te va a morir de más. Me dijiste un refresco también.
Torres on second. Carey over at first with one away.
2-2-2.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. And
Vamos,
that's
doble
two.
play, mameta. Sandrito Aracena, básica del 26 de enero de 1998. Coge la botella. Se mama huevo.
All around, nice job. 4-6-3
Hay que jugar la
inning-ending double
mameta ahí,
play.
ve. Sandrito Aracena. Mejor si orecto.
So 2 down. Abe, the next to hit.
Number 6.
We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down. And if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound.
Vamos a darle un número
On
1.
the line to center.
Y la agarra también, porque es así, coño.
Midway in the second, no score yet.
Wow, loco.
So with a runner at second and one away, and here at the plate, Abe.
Nicky,
0 for
¿qué?
1 so far.
Ball one.
Nicky Luma.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Ball. 2-0.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 2-1. One out with a runner at second. And a big swing and a miss.
Estuvo buena esa, pero no sé lo que pasó.
This pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses.
Diablo, una bola alta, loco. Eso era bola.
Now batting, the second.
One away, runners at first and
Now
third.
batting,
Next to
the
hit, Charlie
designated
Condon.
hitter, Charlie Condon.
¿Qué es lo que ando activo? Lo que quieran jugar Watson, estoy activo.
Grounds this one to the right side. Throw pulls him off the bat and he's safe. When a team is already down, players can have the tendency to press a little bit, maybe try to make things happen. That can lead to errors like the one we just saw. And now they're even further.
You don't mind.
All set for the start of this inning at the plate, Abe.
Es lo que tú dices, mameta, que no se te entiende nada de lo que tú dices. 11-3. Ay, caray. Toma, cara línea, picha el diablo.
Nice job to knock that one back in the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. Now it's the second baseman, William Lugo. On 0-1, the delivery. Runner on the move. Bouncer up the middle. Torres to first. And there's one away.
The batter, number 5.
Nando, vamos a jugar Watson, Nando. Aquí está mi abuela que quiere jugar también.
Darnell checks the runner. Another throw to second, and it gets away into center.
Bueno, ahí de relajo, Entren.
Runner goes again, and that's ball 4. Caught in a rundown now. Throw to third, out, and that was not close. Pitcher catches a break after walking him. That caught stealing hands some momentum back to the defense.
Ay, tenía la bola.
A digs in now. 1 for 3.
Bello. Coge eso ahí.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Dile a la flaca que te lo transferí. Oye, comida de esta yo no la comí todo.
On the ground to third. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. This one is pretty well in hand at this point.
Dejó la Coca-Cola.
Inning number 8 straight ahead. The Yard Goats out in front. Might be time to get in an extra session or two in the batting cage. He can do much better than this, and they need that from him.